noise that it made? Okay, because my pelvis is hitting against his pelvis. Okay, it should make a loud noise. Okay, this is called cutting your hip. Now, cutting your hip does not mean that, contrary to popular belief. A lot of people do this. Okay, this is no good. Now, if he takes a Kouchi, I'm dead. Right? You see that? Okay. Instead, I'm going to turn my leg towards my center line. I'm going to drop my hip. Okay. This is a hip cut. This is asking to get countered or reversed or however you want to phrase it. Okay. So when we're here, this is coming down. We're here. See that? So now he had action, I have reaction. Now the ball's in anyone's court. So if he wants to come back with an Osoto or something like that, now action, reaction, right? That's the game of judo. The game of judo is action, reaction, action, reaction, action. Okay, do we see how that works? So what I want us to do is, I want us to do uchikomis, but I want us to hip cut on every uchikomi. Okay? Because the person trying to throw, this exercise is not for him. The exercise is for me. Okay, because I'm trying to cut my hip. Okay? Eventually, when you start getting into higher level judo, this hip cut, okay, let me back up a little bit. When you come out and you're gonna compete, okay, within the first 10 seconds, I should know how good he is. Okay? We come out and I take that, if you didn't move your foot before I take that Kouchi, I know you're not that good. If I put here and you have no reaction to that, I know you're not that good. If I show my Uchimata real quick and you don't hip cut, you're gonna get bombed. I know you're not that good. Okay? There's certain things that people do where it gives you an indication like how good you are, right? Hip cutting is a big one. So if we come out and all of a sudden you blast in, okay, if I don't hip cut and he bombs me first exchange, that's my fault. That's definitely my fault. I need to know how to hip cut. When we're here, he comes in, we're here, right? Okay, does everybody understand? Yes, are there any questions? No?
Is it better than rotating around, hip cutting?
What do you mean rotating around?
Like when he goes in, you can rotate around.
So if he comes in, what, come here?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where we get to efficiency. Okay? The whole thing is, when I was competing, I was like 320 pounds, 330 pounds. I could go 8 rounds, easily. Because everything was here, everything was nice and soft. Anything that they showed me, I was, bam, I was right there. Okay? Here, we play here. I'm not playing. I'm not there. Because a lot of people, especially here, a lot of people play here. Okay? You're a ref, right? How many times do you see that thing?
A lot.
You see that a lot, yeah, because everyone's scared, everyone's frightened. Okay, imagine if instead of blocking here, I block here. Okay, how much easier is that?
A lot.
Now I can play off that reaction. So action, reaction, now I take, right? Okay, so we need to be efficient with our moves, right? Okay, let's try hip cutting. Again, we're not out here, we're here, okay? I still keep my posture. I'm not leaning back. I'm just cutting my head, okay? What I do not want to do is, here, if you come in, if I cut my hip this way, all right, this might be bad for me, okay? Because I'm cutting in the direction that he's coming in. Does that make sense? So if he comes in, there you go. I'm kind of giving it to him. Does that make sense? So I kind of want to crawl. This is still better than nothing. It's better than nothing. It's better than staying here, right? But ideally, I want to clash hips, so I want to clash here, right? And then from here, I can take sasai, I can take back sweep, I can take stretchy if I wanted to. Right here, I can take stretchy. So if we're here, now I take and we go, right? Or I can take back door, right? If I take back door, I'd be right here, okay? So everybody, let's try cutting our head, all right? Go on. 3. Hear that noise? 4, okay? This is easy. This is easy, okay? This is the efficiency in which we should be doing judo, okay? See how this works? He's not getting anything, okay? Here we go. if they're really good, it's one fight every 6 months. We have 5 matches, 6 matches in a day, right? In order to make a gold medal match, what, on average it's like 4 or 5, right? Okay, we need to last the whole day. If you catch me going into overtime like this, there's no shot I'm gonna have maximum amount of energy the next round. There's no shot. If we're here, I'm nice and light, bam, cut, okay? I can last so much longer here than gripping with white knuckles and holding at the hip, right? Right. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm too out of shape to do that. I can't do that. Okay? I'm nice and light. Whenever anybody blasts in for other, bam, you just cut your hip. And eventually, as you get better, you'll feel when people are going to turn in. I'm sure you guys can feel it now. I'm sure quite a few of you can feel it now. So now, instead of someone coming in and you freaking out, don't freak out. Play nice and light, and bam, just cut your hip. Okay? Now, once you start getting better, you get, bam, cut your hip back sweep. Okay? We're not here, okay? Cut our hip and back sweep. Right? Should be nice and easy, yes.
This is not nitpicky, but is there ever a situation where you wouldn't recommend doing this?
Where I wouldn't recommend cutting your hip?
Yeah. Could there be a situation?
There are certain throws that you don't cut your hip on.
Sure, by like turn throw, I guess. Or like a, I don't know, like, are you ever worried about if someone shows a throw?
Tayatoshi. Tayatoshi I would not.
Yeah.
Tayatoshi, I would rather take a stick. So here I wouldn't cut my hip because now I'm gone. See how I'm giving my knee to him? Okay, so right from here, I would try to step out and take. Okay, Tayatoshi is too dangerous. Especially if he's shooting down at your knees and I'm giving it, I don't like
So you just gotta kind of know the person, like if they do like tie a lot, and if they shoot.
No, you'll feel what they're going for. Eventually, what you should be able to do is you should be able to do judo with your eyes closed. That's how you should be able to do judo. Okay? You guys might not be there yet, and that's fine, but I should be able to feel kind of what he's going in for. So then I can feel when he tightened up. He just tightened up. I felt it. Okay? I'm not joking. I'm not like trying to pull a magic trick on you. You can feel it. Okay? When you do what you call me, try to look for feeling. Okay? You should be able to feel when someone tightens up. Okay, you know they're gonna come in. Yes. Yes.
A lot of people like to do like drop knee and sail knee. Do you still try to do a hip check?
So you can hip check and sprawl at the same time. If that makes sense. Do we have any wrestlers here? You wrestled in high school? You wrestler? Okay. Very rarely does someone sprawl here. They usually sprawl there. Okay? Because they want to kick back the leg that's getting swoop singled or high cross or whatever, right? That's kind of my recommendation when someone comes in for a drop. I think you should cut your hip and drop. Okay? I don't think you should drop here because they can still have rotation on you. Yeah? Yes? Did you have a question?
No.
No? Okay, does anybody else have a question?
One question. So you're
Yeah.
saying based on feel, right? So you should know the feeling, the difference between like someone shooting like Uchimata versus like a tie-up.
You know that something's coming, and your reaction time needs to be quick enough. Look, there's not a surefire way to know that someone's coming in for Tayatoshi. It's never going to happen. But the thing is, like, if someone's a drop player, right? If someone's a drop player, you know that they're going to drop when they go, right? Right? You know that they're going to drop. Okay, we should kind of be ready for that, shouldn't we? Right? We should kind of be ready for that. Yes? Okay. Any more questions? No? Okay. Try to keep good posture when we're doing it. Stay there and struggle. Okay? That's how you get lifted by someone holding it. Okay? You're not going to stay there where it's a stalemate. Okay? When you pop in and you get cut, a good player will automatically pop back out. Okay? If you watch, so even my coach, okay? So my coach took a silver, right, at the 92 Olympic Games. Okay, he was fighting Yoshida. How do you go Yoshida? If anybody knows him, he also competed in the 08 Games. Okay, so Yoshida, what happened was, this was in the finals of the 92 Games in Barcelona. So Yoshida comes in and he goes, bam, and Jason cuts his hip, right? Yoshida comes in 2 more times. He goes, bam, bam. And then on the 4th one, he goes up. My coach gets bombed. He gets bombed in the finals, okay? But if my coach had not gotten beaten on the grip so bad, okay, it's Yoshida. I mean, yeah, you're gonna get beat on the grip so bad because he's Yoshida, okay? If he didn't get beat on the grip so bad and get punched down over, maybe he could have cut his way out. He probably couldn't have because it's Yoshida. But you guys get my point, okay? We need to keep our posture and we need to cut our hip, okay? This will start to open up that action-reaction kind of judo. That's the kind of judo we want to gear towards. We want to gear towards this action-reaction kind of judo. Does that make sense? Okay, go back, please. This whole efficiency idea, let's get out of this. Let's not do that. Okay, can we not do that, please? Okay? We shouldn't be doing judo here. Does anybody watch judo?
Yes.
Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. What was the last tournament you had?
Abu Dhabi.
Very good. There we go. Okay. So, not a lot of people fight here. There's some Europeans that do, I understand. But for the most part, fundamentally, we want to focus on fighting here. Okay? Now what does that mean? That means my shoulders are rolled back. My hips are over my heels, right? I want to play here.
Almost looks like fencing.
Sure. When I fight, I want to be here, okay? I want to have good posture, I want to have good control of my hips, and I want to be light on my toes. If everybody watches judo like they say they do, you ever see this? You see guys do that? They back up, and then they come back, okay? That's to remind themselves to stay light on their feet.
I was wondering,
Okay?
they all
Right.
I have a habit of doing that, like sometimes in tournament we'll step back and
Yeah, I do a lot.
I think I watched so much of it during my dark.
Because you feel so planted. Now you have to come back and you have to disengage. You have to, and then you'll see this. Yeah. And then when they come back, all of a sudden they're 6 inches taller. Right? That's why they do that. A lot of people don't know why they do that. They're trying to reground themselves. Because when they're here, when they're fighting, they might have rolled shoulders, right? And then they go, whoa, I gotta snap out of this. I have to relax. Okay? Then they come out with you. Right?
Before the start.
No. In the middle, right in the middle.
Mash will do that stuff, yeah.
They'll have some big crazy extreme.
So they're resetting and then.
Yes, and then they're coming back.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. What's the first thing we do when modulating is called?
Step forward.
Step forward. Step forward. How many times?
Why?
Why?
You want to be closer.
Closer to.
So you're 20.
No.
No.
You're just going to take a grip.
No. I don't care about grips at this point.
my first thing I do is just throw my hands up to get my sleeves down. Make my sleeves.
Are you asking why we step forward or?
Why do you step forward?
Get into the grip.
Don't say anything.
Just to get in the right position.
What kind of position? What are you talking
Like a
about?
fighting
Stagger.
stance.
Secure.
No.
Right or left.
No.
Good to the center.
Yo, whoa, okay. Now, we have a pretty good square going, right? Start that side. Okay. How's that? He's already at a disadvantage. Right? Now, 1, 2, 3. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go, Yoshida, it's been 5 seconds, I'm already winning. Now you're down. Now you have to come back. Okay, now, pay attention. I don't have to win. I just have to not lose now. See how that works? There's a big difference between winning and not losing. Okay? Now that I'm up, I just have to not lose. That makes sense? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do we want to go? Do we want to go to a technique or do we want to go more tactic? What should we go with?
Fundamentals.
I'm sorry?
Fundamentals.
Fundamentals? Just want to go to fundamentals. I don't want to go gripping again because I have a gripping seminar going between January and February of 2025 here.
Can I
It'll be
announce it?
every other Wednesday. Yes?
Would you like the announcement?
Sure.
We haven't posted it yet, but Nick is going to host a 3-week gripping seminar.
keep your posture, okay? I want everybody to keep their posture, which means their hips need to stay forward, okay? I usually say belt knot, keep your belt knot forward. And your shoulders shouldn't be here, okay? This gets really tiring after 4 minutes. And then if you go on a golden score, oh man, you're gonna be dead, okay? We want, instead of here, that's what I want for. That's what I want for, right? I'm just pop off, okay? Alright? Okay. So, what I want to do is, I want us to go over Kouchi, okay? Now this isn't Kouchi to throw. Why? Because I can't really throw with Kouchi, I'm not good at it, okay? But I want to take Kouchi into a setup, okay? So usually my setup would be for Osoto. I like to do Osoto on Kouchi. Okay, when we do this, a lot of people, I see a lot of Kouchis here, okay? We see this? Have we ever seen this? Yes? They do this. I don't know why they bend over. I don't know who told them to bend over. I don't know who said that this was a good idea. Okay? Let's keep our hips out when we do it. Okay? And see how my foot is on the floor? I'm not sweeping anything with my foot on the floor. Do you think I could do ashibarai like that? No, it's not going to happen. Why? Because my foot's on the floor. I can't sweep anyone when my foot's on the floor. See, that doesn't make sense? Okay. So let's stay nice and light on our feet. Okay? I'm going to play with my hips out. Now we're going to be here. See that? See how it came out?
I like that.
Now I'm here and I take. Okay? So if we're playing right on right? We're not going to be here. We're going to be here. Okay? No, we're here. Okay? Let me take. Okay? When we do this, I need my leg to be straight. I need to lock out my knee. I'm not here. I'm not. Play hard right, please. When I'm here, I'm not here. Okay? See, this sucks. I'm just going to kick it. I'm going to point my toes down and inwards. I'm going to turn my foot just slightly and just watch. See that? Now, I'm not going to point. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to point my toes. Yeah, that sucks. Right? So I'm going to point my toes down and inwards, and I'm going to turn my foot just slightly. We're here. Now I take. Okay, see how that works? So instead of coming from back here and going, no, that's never going to work. That's never going to work. Okay? Instead, I want to stay nice and tall. I want to take the nice. See how that works? I want to stay nice and swift, nice and finessey. This should be really soft. He shouldn't end class having bruises. Okay? Put it right, please. Okay, so when we're here, keeping my legs straight, I'm pointing my toes down and inwards, and I'm turning my foot. Okay? It'll come right up. You see how this works?
Can you show the side?
Show this side?
Yeah.
No, I blew my ACL out. Any questions? Yes.
I'm a lefty, and a lot of times I fight righties, and usually their leg would be farther apart. How would I enter?
So you wouldn't take Kouchi. This for same side, same side. If we're going that way, can you play left for me? Yep. So if we're here, this is where I would take the sticker. Okay, I will teach you guys the sticker after this. I'll teach you guys the sticker. What I see a lot is people point their toes up, and they come here, and they think that they can, if I just try a little harder, that leg will go. No, that's not how that goes. I stay up, I stay nice, right? So let's say he's planting on this foot, right? Okay, I have it here, I can't take it, okay? How do I take a foot with a lot of weight on it?
Push him onto the other foot.
Right, I take the weight off, okay? This is really hard to grab. Now, it's not. You see that? You see how it works? I can't do that if I'm hunched over. If I'm hunched over here, and I take the, where am I gonna go? I have nowhere to go. I have to stay here, okay? Now, I take, right? See how that works? Okay, back to Kouchi, back to Kouchi. So we're here, right? I take my leg, I keep it straight, I point my toes down and inwards, we're here, and I take, okay? Everybody go do Kouchi, please. We cannot do Osoto from here. We cannot, it does not work. You will get reversed every time by anybody that remotely knows what they're doing, okay? This is not Osoto, this is not a good position to be in. Okay? He's totally on balance and I'm not. Okay? See how I'm bending at the waist? Okay? That's not a good look for me. I keep my hips out, right? I play here. Oh my God, he's dead, right? I can't be here taking Osoto. I have to be here being, here taking Osoto, right? So I just touch the back. Again, when we're here, right? See how I'm crunched at the waist, okay? And I'm seeing a lot of toes not pointed. Okay, do we need to go over the toes pointed talk? I'm going to show you guys something, okay? Something that I wish was shown to me, okay? I'm going to show you the difference between pointing your toes and not pointing your toes, okay? You see anybody, I guarantee you, anybody on the IJF circuit, they all point their toes on their Uchimatas, their Harais, their Osotos. When they finish their Seinagi with their leg, everybody points their toes, always. Reason why, here. You see this? That's a chop. I'm never going to get a nice Osoto like this, okay? The reason why is because I'm not flexing my quadricep and I'm not flexing my calf, okay? When I'm here, my calf is extended, okay? And I have no scooping motion, okay? So this is going to be the difference. You ready? Okay? Now I'm going to go 3 more times. On the first 2, I'm not going to point my toes. On the last one, I'm going to point my toes, okay? Stay strong. Stay real strong, okay? Ready? Okay, it comes right up. Okay, I'm going to do that again. Yeah, it's almost funny. Okay? Okay, that's pretty hard. Okay? So I'm going to go 2 and then 1, right? Pointing my toes. Oh, did that come out? 1, 2, 3. Okay, when you point your toes, you automatically get that lift. Okay?
That was the same one.
Yeah, no, I'm not joking here. So we're 1, 2. Do we see that? Do we see that? If we point our toes, we will get that lift. Okay? So whenever we come in for Osoto, instead of here, okay, let's come in here. Okay, because this will lift. Okay? All I have to do is, ready? Just the difference of pointing your toes and not pointing your toes. If I don't point my toes, it's a chop. It's going to be a chop every time. Okay, that sucks. You understand? Yes? Okay, so next we're going to do the sticker. Okay? So when we do the sticker, I got a question from Alvaro, right? So this is for a left on right. Okay? So what I'm going to do, can you roll up your pant leg, please? I'm going to try and roll up mine. Oh, fuck me. Way too big. Okay, so my coach actually invented this. If you watch judo, like you say you do, you'll hear Neil Adams call out my coach, Jason Morris. He'll go, "Oh, that's the sticker made famous by Jason Morris." Okay, so when we're here. A lot of people think they call it the sticky foot, or no, it's called the sticker. When they do this, they curl their toes upwards, and they think that this is it. Okay, it's not. That's not how we do it. Okay. What we want to do is we want to point our toes downwards and in. There you go. You feel that? Okay, so now if I want to be a jerk, I can start putting pressure on the knee. Okay? Now, when I lift, I have to take this up. When I take it up, I come here. Okay? So my leg is coming up like this. Everybody understand? When we're here, coming here, right? And I take it up, right? So now I have perfect posture here. What I want to do is I want to kick my foot out. That is the sticker. That's how we should do the sticker. And if someone starts planting on that leg that we want, all we have to do is just push pull. See how that works? Yes? Okay? It all starts with the placement of this foot. Okay? See how I'm putting a lot of pressure on his knee? He doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. Okay? So this can get really mean. But what I want to do is I don't want to do this, okay? Because I won't be able to lift from here. I want to come around. There we go. See that? Now lift, right? Okay? This is efficient judo. I was a big Uchimata player. This is how I would set up my Uchimata all the time. When we were here, right? I'd be here, okay? If he thought he was slick and he could step out, oh my God, he was done. Okay, I have so much going into, I have so much lean, I have so much direction. Okay, does everybody understand? What I want us to do is we're coming around the ankle, okay? I'm pointing down and inwards, I'm coming up. As I kick out, this lapel is going into my pocket, okay? Moving there, okay? We should finish with our foot in the air. We should finish like this, okay? We should have total control over what we're doing. Again, last time. Coming here, okay? See how I'm not here? Right? Now I'm coming up, I'm coming out. Okay? You understand? Yes? Go.